A good vibes, everyone. Practice lang po yun. Ay, bakit nag-echo? Just wait lang po ha. Bakit? Alright. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Ayan. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone out there. Ayan. Let me just check here in my YouTube if my live streaming is already here. Hold on, guys, ha. Please bear with me, guys. I'm not really, ano pa. Ayan, okay. Shout out to our 2 million viewers, John. Thank you very much for coming. Can you type in the comment where are you watching from? So I can personally thank you, of course. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. And a good vibes greetings to all who are watching this live streaming either in Facebook or in YouTube. And of course, congratulations to all who won in the 2022 Philippines election. Of course, especially to the new president, Bongbong Marcos Jr., Rich Duwik Vlogs, watching from Canada. Thank you, Rich Duwik Vlogs, for coming to my live streaming. And of course, the Vice President, Sara Duterte, and to our very own, especially to the new uh, pambansang mayor that now is the newly elected 3rd District Congressman, no other than Edward S. Hagidorn, and also Mayor Lucilo Byron. Congratulations. And also to those who did not won this time, because I believe you did all your best. But just keep on doing what is good and what is right for Filipino people. And I hope someday your moment to shine will come. So don't forget, patience is a virtue. Okay? Since election is finished, this is not the time to distinguish one color from one another. But at the end of the day, as we take a look to in our blood and skin, the Filipino blood runs in our veins, right? So let us all hand in hand help our country, like how Nehemiah did in the Bible when they rebuilt the wall of Jerusalem. Everyone performed whatever role they were assigned to. If they able to do it before, so do we now if we are holding on to each other. Okay, so mabuhay ang lahat ng mga Pinoy saan mang panig tayo ng mundo. Be a solution and not a problem. Okay, so in today's segment of Life Branding with Miss H, I will be sharing the one of the W's of life, and that is what. Okay, so what is the top 7 highlights of my April 2020? 2022. Okay, so as we all know, not all of our days or not all of our months in a year has a significant uh, impact in our lives, but because sometimes our months is like uh, full of problems, sometimes full of trials, and there are very rare months in our lives that we have a good month. Okay, but that is not always like that, because life is like a wheel. If today you are on top, sometimes you are under, and also there are times that if you are under now, but there are time comes that you will be on top. So I will be sharing with you the April 2022 highlights of my life, because I am really, I'm really so lucky to have a good month last month. Okay. um by the way, I am Hanna Lagud. I am a YouTube content creator and Facebook digital creator. I love being with my family. I love biking, cooking, singing. I love oceans. I love islands, beaches, not beaches. Okay. I'm just kidding. And I also love mountains, river, or anything that connects to to Mother Nature. Or in short, this is me. I am me, and just kidding. All right. So, by the way, for disclaimer in the description below, it contains affiliate links, which means that if you click on the one of the links and buy a product, I receive a commission, and these affiliate links are designed to provide a means for me to earn fees by linking their future customers through my affiliate links. So one of them is HighOh. HighOh are the ones offering organic reusable pads, menstrual period starter kit, Pantiliners, and others. So just click the link below in my description, and that is the https colon slash slash ilovehighoh.com/question mark ref equal sign Hanna Lagud. And don't forget to use my discount code HANNA1010, and you will get the 10% discount when you buy products from them. Take note, you can always use my discount code HANNA1010 to get a 10% discount, and make sure you also use my link every time you buy. All right. And for the number two, Movavi video editor, I'm actually using different kinds of video editor in when I edit my video. Uh, that's why Movavi video editor is the one I'm using whenever when I finalize my video before I download it in my channel. And this editor has so much to offer. Actually, I am just scratching the surface of the features they offerings in terms of editing. Thank you very much for staying, Rich Duwick Vlogs, and also to the other one that watching us here. Thank you for staying there. And if I actually dig more of it, there are so much that I never discovered yet in my Movavi video editor. I used the 2021 version, and they already have the 2022 version, but I'm not yet ready to upgrade. Okay. And then the program there, the Movavi video editor is actually very easy to learn. Like once you already finish your project, when making a new one, you just need to remove the elements that you don't need in making your new video, but keep the one that you need for in the new video that you are making. And there are so many other features, you like this one. I have the green screen, right? So they have the chroma key feature there, where you can remove the background of the green screen, and you can change different backgrounds that you like. If you want to go somewhere in Paris, in Berlin, in Barcelona, you can have a background video like that. But since now I'm doing my live streaming, want to remove the green screen, because I actually tried using the restream.io, but I don't like seeing myself in the camera like ghost, something like that. That sometimes my hands are out, or sometimes my camera, my microphone is not there. So I prefer keeping my greens background at the back. Of course, background is always at the back, right? Not in front. Just kidding. All right. So for the third one, I have the Canva link. Canva this is where I create my thumbnails. So if you see my thumbnails in this live streaming, I made that using uh, uh, Canva app program. Okay, I have a subscription also in that. So I know I that is where I use my thumbnails. I used to edit in my for my thumbnails. And sorry guys, since English is not my first language, I might be able to uh but I will try to do everything as much as possible to communicate with you in English, okay? So in Canva, that is where I start also my video editing aside from my thumbnail. Before I use the Movavi video editor, I use the first Canva, and then I compile all the videos I need, and then put them together, and then before before I put them in movie video editor. Hello, shout out to you. Uh I can't actually read your name because it's written in Arabic, right? But I appreciate you so much watching this live streaming, and you know that I'm always supporting you too in your what you call that, in your videos. Every time you upload, I'm always checking on it. Thank you very much also for coming, RD. Shout out to you from Arizona. Okay, I hope I know I'm doing good right here, something like that. All right, so like what I've been saying that about Canva, uh, yeah, you can what I like in using Canva to start my editing is that Canva has a thousands of elements that you can use to make your video more colorful or more interesting, something like that, with all those transitions. But there's only one thing that I don't like whenever I use the music video, or the video the music background for my videos in Canva, is that I always got a CPR or ownership claim by what you call this, epidemic sound or something like that. That is why I stopped using the audio from Canva, because I don't really have the time to explain or to uh what you call that, to email Canva that this is what happened to my video, like that. I don't have the luxury to do that. So for me to be able not to be stressed doing that, because it's really stressful, right, to explain everything, that hey, I am a Canva pro subscriber, why I got that CPR, because in the inside Canva, you will see there that if you're a pro, these songs are free, but I don't know why I still got them. So just to avoid, I'm just checking some um music background using my audio library in my uh YouTube Studio, or sometimes check something else. Or in Movavi Video Editor, they also have a music or sound to be used. Okay, something like that. All right. So for number four, thank you, Rich the Week Vlogs, for staying. And for number four, affiliate link, I have the Create Studio. In this video editor is where I create my text to speech. Okay, instead of recording my own voice, which sometimes I'm having a problem pronouncing some words, with Create Studio, text and speech feature is very easy. You just need to copy paste and just do some few editing on it, and then voila, you've got your voice over on your videos. So that's though Create Studio also has a different kind of video editing, because you can use animated characters, but I don't really have time to learn yet on that. So for now, I'm using Create Studio for my text and speech editing. Okay. And so, all right. I thank you very much for listening on my affiliate links. In case you, I know you click on that, I really appreciate it because it really helps me, it really support and help my channel. In case I need to, like now, I need more lighting, and then I need an external camera instead of using the camera of my laptop. So that's why it's very, I will really appreciate, guys, if you I know, if anybody of you click that link, because it will help me. And also, if in case you want to, I know, to become my channel member, thank you also very much. If you're joining me, there's a join button there in below. If you want, you just click it, and yeah, you will if just in case you want to be my, my channel member, and you'll benefit some of the perks I can give. Like now, I actually have one now, because I'm not really promoting my join button or membership button, but I have a very, very, very loyal uh member. Shout out to Ati Flor Padua. Thank you very much for being my channel member for 14 months, so more than a year already. But you thank you for you never left me. You're still there. Your loyalty is very highly appreciated. All right, and so let's get started. Without further ado, I just want to share with you the top 7 highlights of my April 2022. Okay, number one, uh, we received our tax refund for 2021, and that was in April 5. Okay, for me this is very, for me this is considered highlights of my April 2022, is of this because of this, my second highlight happened. But before I share the number two, let me share with you first what is tax refund and why it is big for all American people. So what is tax refund? Okay, based on Papa Google or Daddy Google, yeah, I got this definition of a tax refund. A tax refund is a reimbursement to taxpayers who overpaid their tax, often due to having employers withhold too much from paychecks. So it means that you are paying more than what you are paying to the government. Based on the statistics, U.S. Treasury estimates that results in tax refunds. It's like more or less 40% of the taxpayers are paying more than what they owe in the government. Okay, so to some taxpayer, it is good to receive a tax refund, but the truth is, some viewed overpaying is somewhat loaning your money to the government interest for free. Okay, that is what is going on. So why do we get a tax refund? Most employers are required to withhold income taxes every time they pay their employees. When the total amount withheld from an employee's paycheck in the whole year round that exceeds the amount they need to pay, that's why we get a tax refund, because we are paying more than what we owe to the government. So the government is giving it back to us. The amount that employers take out of each paycheck and send to the Internal Revenue Service or IRS is based on the real withholding tax tables, in which in which it instruct employers on how much tax to withhold from an employee's paycheck. So there's a table that they are following, the employers. And the employers use the withholding tables to base how much they need to take out of each employee's paycheck and send it to the Internal Revenue Service or IRS. The employee contribution happened when they fill out the W-4 form, in which their account for their filing status, dependents, tax deductions, and other details that can affect the tax they owe from the government. Employers also can decide how much to withhold in projecting what their year-end liability will be. So, if you are an employee here in the US, you can actually choose how much, or decide how much tax you want to pay to the government. Okay. And then when filing taxes, it will lead to three possible outcomes. So number one, the accurate withholding. The amount withheld from the employee's paychecks equals the amount they owe in taxes. So it means when it's accurate withholding, if $100 is the amount you owe to the government, and you are also paying $100 for your tax, it means there's no refund, and you owe nothing to the government when you file your tax. And number two, the under withholding. This is naman a contrast to the first one, because in this under withholding, the amount withheld from the employees' paychecks are not enough to pay the amount they owe in taxes to the government. It means they have a balance due when they file, and worst cases, potentially be penalized for underpayment depending on the amount owed in the government. And the number three, it's over withholding. It is the amount withheld from the employee's paycheck exceeds or more than the amount they owe in taxes. So they receive a refund without interest when they file. So the over withholding, these are the most possible way for you to be able to get a refund, uh, or for you to be able to get a tax refund if you pay more than you owe to the government. Okay. Actually, as per my financial advisor, it is actually better if employees will opt to choose the exact tax they owe to the government, because uh, then increase the amount that goes to our 401k, because if the company you work for has 401k matching, meaning in every dollar you save in your 401k, the company or your employer will match them. Like for example, if you save for your 1k in this month, like at 500, your employer will also match 500 to your to for your savings in your 401k. So that is one of the best way if you really want your money to grow. Instead of paying more on your taxes, better save more on your 401k plan. And there are actually so many ways to invest. I'm not very good. I'm not master of that, but just based on my experience, there are so many ways to invest our money to save for our future retirement, like getting a life insurance with cashback, because cashback is the amount of money you can enjoy while you are alive. Because if you are just getting a regular life insurance, when you die, your beneficiary will be the one to benefit your the face amount. But if you get a life insurance with a cashback, after 2 years, there is a cashback that you can withdraw out of your life insurance. So it's just like a suggestion, uh, because that is what I do with my life insurance. And uh, at least with the cashback, you are still alive, and yet and you are also you are enjoying the benefits of your life insurance. And with that, I just want to shout out Miss Cristina Olemberio, my financial advisor in the Philippines, offering Sun Life and St. Peter services and other forms of investment. Actually, whenever I had a me and I has a very funny conversation. I told her, I'm now hesitant to to tell you if I have extra money, because you will always offer me something like that. Yeah, it's true. I shared to her, and then she offered me something, but I don't. I'm actually not not actually mad at her by doing that, because it's like, actually she's just trying to help me how to put my money away, because if we don't invest our money, sometimes it just fly away like wind. You can trace, I have this one, I received this one, but where is it now? But if you have that an investment, if you are doing something like a project like that, you can trace where your money goes. All right, so shout out again to you, Maria Cristina Oliverio. By the way, guys, I will just hold off for a while, just give me 1 second. I will close my camera first, because I need to do something for a while. Hold on, it's very important. Ayan, thank you very much to our 4 million viewers. Shout out to you, everyone. If you are not, if you don't hit the thumbs, the like there, can you give your host a like, just to encourage me? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching, 3 million viewers. Okay. And then for the second highlights, are you excited? I hope you're excited there, 3 million viewers. All right, for the second highlights, in April 5, I sent my US citizenship application to USCIS. Okay, yay! I will be a US citizen already someday. But don't forget, my Filipino, my co-Filipinos, I will be back soon also. I will just go for another muna citizenship, and then I'll be back later, okay? So the reason why, because of the number one I had, because of the number one highlight, I got this second highlight, because applying a US citizenship here in the US is not a cheap thing to do. You also need a budget on that. Especially every year, the application fee is getting higher and higher. And sometimes when there is a new president or something like that, the fee changes. That is why I told my husband, when our tax refund arrived, I told him that uh, applying my US citizenship will be our top priority before something else. Okay, because uh, yeah, we need a budget for that, right? RD, RD, right, Riza? Okay, for my application, I paid, just to give you a hint, guys. For my application, I paid a total of 725, which comprised of $75 for biometrics and $615 for US citizenship application. So I arrived here in the US with an IR1 visa with 10-year permanent residency. So just to give you a background, a CR1, actually, there are two kinds of spouse visa. Okay, number one, a CR1 spouse visa, and IR1. Okay, CR1 are those visa that, like for example, if you get married in the Philippines or wherever country the non-US resident is located, if you are married for less than 2 years and then you applied for a visa, that is the one you are going to apply. It means you want to go right away to the US after you get married in the foreign country. But then once you apply, you will only be given a conditional visa. That's why it says CR1 is conditional residency for 2 years, and then you will just renew that after 2 years and apply for 5 years permanent residency, and then after that you can apply for US citizenship. Okay, but on my part or my side, my visa was CIR1, or what you call this, uh immigrant visa, immigrant resident. Because I applied our visa, or we applied our visa after 2 years that we get married. And I knew that that is the best thing to do, because when I applied in the Commission on Filipino Overseas seminar, when I need to change my name, my last name, to from single to married, and also I need to renew my passport. That is why I need to attend that seminar. So during the seminar, the trainer discussed the difference of CR1 and IR1, and then I asked her, "Ma'am, what do you think is better, CR1 or IR1?" So she told me, if I am not it's not really urgent for me to go to the US right away, I will just wait for our marriage to take place in the Philippines for at least 2 years or more before applying a visa. So we waited on that. That's why I got the IR1 visa. So when I got approved, I already got my green card, and then I have a 10-year permanent residency here in the US. And right away when I arrive here, I can apply for work. So after a few months, I applied for work, and then yeah, so it's I started working. All right, supposedly after staying here for 3 years, I can actually apply as a US citizen. But since I get pregnant also the same year, I got here in 2017. Our daughter is our topmost priority, while we are making a lot of adjustments with our expenses as just married couple. And when we have our daughter already, that is why I need to wait for 5 years to apply. And that's why I waited this long. Not really long, but later on you will find out how long. Yeah, in 2017, so it's already 5 years. So I waited for 5 years. Am I saying something sense here? I hope I do. All right, for the number, I hope I don't bored you guys for our 3 million there, or whoever watching this and replay or later. All right, for we are now in number three, top highlights. Okay, so on April 8th, I received an email that my biometric schedule, since I applied on April 5th. On April 8th, I received an email from USCIS that my biometric schedule will be on May 3rd, 2 p.m. All right. And of course, it was already done, since now it's already May 10. And it was successful. So shout out to the USCIS personnel in Kansas City. Because even my schedule is 2 p.m. We arrived there like 12:36 ish p.m. My friend told me, just go inside and ask them if you can go in. And then I said, okay, what? There's no, I know there's no harm in trying. So I tried, and then when I get there, I talked to the guard, like that, and then they said, okay, since there are only two, what you call this, two applicants waiting, we will let you in. Okay, so even in the notice, I should go in more than 15 minutes. That's why I know I said I go inside. So ayan. So more or less 1:30 p.m. my biometrics are done. By the way, to have your biometrics, this is a process where they will get and record your fingerprints, both right and left. I know, both left and right. I'm still confused with my left and right. With my left and right fingers, and then they will take a mug shot of you, or not, it's actually probably for the passport that they're going to issue you once your citizenship is approved. And lastly, they will ask you to sign something in the pad, something like that. And for tips in doing your biometrics, aside from the possibility that you will be admitted earlier than your scheduled time, of course it depends on how they busy they are or not. It really varies on that. But I just want to I know to just give you more tips, not to wear anything with metal, something like that, or even like coins in your pocket like that. Just don't bring anything metal, okay? Ring is okay, but what you call this, but they will still let you remove your ring and your earring. So no, I know, as much as possible, no metal, no rings, no earrings, anything as it defines as metal, because they will ask you to remove all of them. You can bring your phone, but you need to turn it off all the way all the time you are inside the area. Okay? So what do you call that? So at the end of the metrics, when they say okay, you're done, blah, blah, like that, they will give you a small booklet. This is the booklet: preparing for the naturalization test, a packet study, and this is the version of 2008 version. So everyone will be given, and then right now I'm just waiting for my schedules, for my interview schedule, and I hope it will not take that long. So I'm now reviewing this booklet, and I also do audio uh, audio review, because in the USAIS website they also have an audio video or MP3 video of the test questionnaires. That, because out of during the interview you will be asked, they said 10 questions, but then you need to review 100 items out of 10. Okay, so yeah, I hope in my in my age I can still have a good memory to do to recall and study. Yeah, that's why focus is very important for me as of this time. Is anything make sense on you guys? Again, thank you very much for our 6 million viewer and uh, watching over there. Please, if you can type in the chat box where you are watching, please do so, so I can personally thank you guys, because I am only seeing here Rich Dubik Vlogs and RD from Rich Dubik Vlogs from Canada, and RD from Arizona, and also my friend from Saudi Arabia. Uh, yeah. Hi also. All right. For number four, ayan, we are now in the number four highlight. Okay. I like if my number three is I received my email for my biometric schedule. The same date, April 8th, is also my mama's 78th birthday. I find it very important because without my mama being born this date, I will not be here in front of you talking. That's why, and the fact that the last Sunday is Mother's Day, so I just want to uh, make this as my number four highlight, because my even my mom is, I know. I just want to give my mama the credits that I am so lucky to have her as my mom. I call her Mama Miming, yan, because her name is Wilhelmina Sumayang Barsita, but we call her Miming, all right? Though my mom is not perfect, because I am not also a perfect daughter, but my mama never left me in those times when I was in the lowliest part of my life. That's why I just want to take this opportunity to appreciate and give mama my love and my appreciation for being for being my mother. I cannot say a lot of, I cannot recall a lot of things uh before, maybe I don't know if I can still remember, but what the things that I remember of my mom is she is the one who brought me to church every Sunday. Every Sunday morning she always wakes me up, said, hey, wake up, it's Sunday time, going to church, like that. So my mama is the one who gave me the best gift I've ever received in this world, and that is to come to know Jesus Christ as my Lord and personal Savior when I was like 12 years old. And then my mama is also my model in in the way I give my tithes and offering to church, because that is where I was raised. She's already doing that, so I'm also doing it. But I'm not only copying, but it's, I know that that is also the good thing to do, because that is part of that is what it says in Malachi 3:10, that we need to bring the whole tithe offering in the storehouse, so no one, so the church of God is is satisfied. I'm just rephrasing the verse, but that is what it is. So I just wanna honor my mom by giving me those traits and virtues and life. Okay? And yeah, and then for number 5, on April 18, me and my husband celebrated our 9th year anniversary as married couple. And to be exact, we if we add up, since the first time we declare our relationship in uh, online, yeah, we me and my husband just met online when way back in 2009. Wow, 2008 pala. 2008, because I have an online work before as a data manager in one of the online hotel reservation system. So what I do is I am uploading all the pictures of every hotel that wants to subscribe in our company, and then I put in all the description, I put in the prices, something like that. So every day I have 2 or 3 hotels I'm doing, and then after that I don't have anything to do, so I'm just waiting in front of my computer doing nothing. So I said, oh, what about if I will chat, something like that. So way back way back in 2008, there's no Facebook yet. There's no YouTube. Is Yeah, there's already YouTube, but it's not like what we have right now. And then we only have MySpace. So MySpace now is a music platform, or I think, but before it was a social media where you can meet someone, something like that. So that is where I met my husband. What's his unique, how we met is because during that time when I went to MySpace, I actually don't want to talk, or I don't want to meet anymore or to talk to someone about something relationship thing. But then I still talk to him just for friendship thing, like that. But then when actually what happened was, when he saw my picture, he just said, "Oh, she's cute." Because I'm in my profile picture was actually I'm wearing a bandana that I bought in Baguio, and then he messaged me like, "Oh, you're cute. You look cute with your bandana." So at the back of his mind, he said, if I am gonna be offended or not, so I'm not going to reply his email, something like that. But so he's kind of like doubting himself that I will reply, but then he still sent the email. So when I saw that, I kind of said like, because just to give you an idea, guys. Like what I've said a while ago, I don't want to talk to anyone else online anymore, because I met a lot, and then they just cheated on me, something like that, and then some of them are just scam, something. Yeah, I experienced those scam. One of the guy that I talked with, what you call this, he said that he's just to give you guys, if you are watching, just to give you an idea what a scammer sounds like or looks like. He said that he's from I think Los Angeles, and he's doing a movie, like he's a director or something like that. And then he has a daughter like 11, something like that. But then he was divorced. So what happened was, after a few times chatting with him, he went to Africa. And then in Africa, the hotel where they were in, because they will be doing a movie, something like that, I know that it was ransacked or raided. So all the things that I know, they all the things that they have, the important and the valuables, it was taken away. So he had no money, everything like that, blah blah blah, like that. And then he called me, and asking me to if I can send him a $500. I said, what? Something like that. Yeah, it's really funny. And during that time that I was in Manila, and I'm just starting to pick up myself from a very bad relationship. And then so financially, I don't have any money like that. Yeah, a lot of friends of mine knows about that thing in my life. That's why I have a movie about my life about, on that experience I have. So when I asked him, why me? Why you don't have an aunt or a family member that you can call? Why me? Something like that. And the one thing that I noticed, he never talked to me in video. Like I didn't see his face yet. You know, so I kind of like already had I'm already doubting about this guy. So what I did is I searched. So I stopped talking to him. He keeps on calling me, and then since I'm not answering, he's sending me text messages that is not good, something like that. So I researched online about how to spot a scammer, blah blah blah, like that. So I find out that that is one of their, I know that is one of their tactics or their technique to scam someone, especially if you are looking for a partner online. Beware on those people. If they are not showing themselves in video, because what you call that, yeah, that's one thing. And then if they at first they will tell you that they are this blah blah blah, like that, and then later on they will ask you to send them money. So that's the two. And then number three, you really need to you really need to check online and research whenever you meet someone online. Just check online, what you call this, search what are the indications. If the one you are talking is a real person or a scammer, you will know it. You just listen to your heart. Your heart will tell you. Okay? Yeah, your heart will tell you. Let me just change this something. Okay, hold on, guys. Ayan. So, yeah, that is my experience with that guy. So it's very hard for me to trust again. So, when I have those experiences, I really give up. I said I don't want to meet anyone else. I don't want to call that, to talk to someone else in online. So I pray to God and I give God my my qualifications, because one time I attended a seminar. It's also good to really attend seminars about dating, something like that, because you will really be uh, educated and learn a lot. So one time I attended a seminar, and the speaker said, if you want to ask God to give you a partner, don't find it yourself. Because sometimes when we pray to God, Lord, give us a husband or a boyfriend, like that, we already have in mind who we want to be, who we want to have. We already have the qualifications. But better now is to give God the qualification. So I followed the speakers, the what the speaker said. So what I did is I gave God my list. So number one, he should be a man of God or fears God. Number two, I actually said he is a foreigner, something like that. Number three, he should be tall. He should be tall because I'm short. I'm only 5 feet, but actually it's just between you and us. I'm only 4'11" and a half. And half matters, right? Yeah, but I will still call myself 5 feet, because when I'm wearing shoes, I'm already 5 feet. So just allow me to to have those half inch, something like that. So I want that he should be tall, and then family man, like loves his family, faithful, what you call this, faithful, loving, something like that. So I think I have more or less eight qualifications. That's why when I read his message about hey, you look so cute with your bandana. When I look at his profile name, his name is the monk. Okay, and then I asked him, why you call yourself the monk? And then he said, because I always talk about God to people whom I talk to. Said, check number one, and so on and so forth. So, in short, in 2008, I met him in MySpace, and after more or less 1 year, April 2, he came to April 2, 2009. He came to Philippines to meet me personally, and we April 4 we are engaged, and we he proposed to me in Baguio City. That's why Baguio City is one of the significant place for me in the Philippines, because that is where my husband proposed to me. Ayun na nga. So that's why so that's the story behind sorry if my story is too long, but that is how what that is what happened. So from 2000 from 2009 to 2000 to April 2013, we have 4 years long distance engaged, and then 4 years long distance married from 2013 to 2017. And now we are in April 18 last month, we are 5 years being married together. Okay, so our total, we already have actually five, eight, we have 13, we are 13 years being together, or each other, something like our relationship. So it's been a long way, but thank God for uh, that we're able to arrive this far. So that is why, to those who are having a long distance relationship, I know it's not easy. Shout out to my brother John. I will not mention what your name, but you know it. Yeah, I know it's not easy. That is why you need to work it out together for it to last. Make God as the center of your relationship, because that's what we do. I know I told myself, if Joe is really God's will for me, I will grow my spiritual life. It's not going to go down, but it will go up. And that happened to me. I find myself very, very close to God, and doing the works for God. So that's why I knew that Joe is the perfect guy for me, that God sent or prepared for me. And then because in your relationship, God will guide you what to do, will guide you what to do. And number two, you need to trust your partner. Never ever doubt your partner na, oh, what is he doing, where is he, something like that. Because that will really poison your relationship, if you are always paranoid that your partner is doing something behind your back. So you need to trust him fully. And then you need to be honest too. Okay, if you made a mistake, tell them and admit you made a mistake. No secrets. I said this because it happened to us, and we did it. And we promise each other that separation will not be an option when conflict arises between us. So if we made it, I'm sure you will also do it. For those who are having a long distance relationship, it's not easy, but if you work it out together, you will make it happen. Okay? So that's the number 5 highlights of my April 22. Now, it's going to be number 6. All right? So in April 22, that was the day where when I am already 5 years here in the US, from April 22, 2017 to April 22, 2022. So 5 years na ako. I'm already 5 years here in the US. My life here in 5 years is not that easy. Especially, I have my daughter in my menopausal period. Don't ask my age anymore. Ayan. After giving birth, both postpartum syndrome and menopausal syndrome drives me crazy. All right, wherein I cried every night. RD knows that I cried every night, and time to time I got so tired from doing household chores. Sorry, but of course, we really need to do household chores, right? Because if we don't do, our house will be filthy and dirty, something like that. So kaya nga sometimes naman we get tired, and you need to be it's good to be honest to ourselves, because if we don't if we pretend that we're okay, you're gonna be sour graping by yourself and self pitying like that. So it's good to be honest, and if you have someone else that you can talk to like that, it's good to have a confidante that you can share what's happening inside you, because if you don't, you will burst out and you will collapse one day, something like that. So uh So, what you call this? Yeah, I cried every night, and time to time I got tired from doing household chores. That sometimes I do not want to do things, but I need to do. It really sometimes it really happens. Ano naman in all areas of our lives. Sometimes there are things that we don't want to do, but since we need to do it, we should do it. Okay? Ayan. So, of course, my husband is working. The reason why I also need to do that, because my husband is working and I don't want to burden him anymore with so many chores. But sometimes, if I'm really, really so tired, I'll just sit in the couch, I'll watch TFC channel, and then comes home from work, and then he will unload the dishes from the dishwasher, and then I'll be the one to load the dirty ones to the dishwasher. Something like that. You just need to help one another to understand each other. That's why even what you call this, even my life here in the US is not easy, but because I God gave me a husband like my husband Joe. Everything is like, it's not so hard, because Joe has a lot of patience, understanding, support, and really has a heart to help me. Sometimes, even I really need to, he will just told me, "Oh, just sit there, just watch TV, just relax," something like that. Yeah, sometimes I'm just ashamed doing that when he does all the all the laundry, because in our situation here, we agree that he will give Malia a bath, and then I will do all the chores, especially the dishes, and then he will do the laundry, and then I will do the folding. But what is happening is sometimes I wasn't able to do my other chores, and then he is the one doing it. That's why I'm so thankful having my partner like that, because yeah, he really helped me a lot. So for other guys out there, if you're watching this live streaming, just just sometimes take time to look at your wife. I want to cry, because there are some wives that that I knew that their partners do not care, or do not something like that, or they don't really see that their wives are tired. But in case you're watching this video, please try to give your wives a break in chores, something like that. I know that you are working so hard outside, something like that, but just in case you have extra time to give your wife a break on something that they used to do, it will really give them a good break. They will really appreciate it, because that is what happened to us. That's why I really appreciate my husband. And I know that all of us really have a perfect partner. For those who are looking for a partner or a behalf of your life, just don't give up. And because everyone has a perfect and right partner that God prepared for us. That's why I know that, because I have my Joe Lagud. Yan. So, don't give up looking or waiting. Just keep on praying. Instead of looking, just keep on praying. Just keep on praying. Just keep yourself closer to your relationship to God. All right. And for the last but not the least, for number 8, ayan, we're almost done here, guys. And it's already 10 o'clock, so I need to um, do it fast, because actually I said that my time will just be 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. But if I will go beyond a little bit, please forgive me, guys. All right, for number 8, in April 28th, that was actually the first time I volunteer in the city where I live now, here in the summit. Because when I got there, I never forget when I got here, I'm sorry, when I got here, I never forget what my boss, Ray Williams, told me when he was still alive and I was working with him in the Philippines. He said, when I get here in the US, you initiate, look for department of the in the government, and contact them and offer them volunteerism work or support, anything that you can do, like an interpreter or something, anything that you can offer, that you are able to do that. So that's why, and I did that. last year I applied in Lee Summit Park and Recreation Center. Um, and then they do a background check on me, because if you are dealing with people like kids, especially because usually park, most of the activities in the park are for kids, so they need to background check me if I am not felony or whatever, you know what I mean, guys. Something like that. So in January I was approved as a I was approved in the area of photography and video editing, because that's what I told them. I am a homestay mom, and then but I have the time every, like, especially at night from 6 p.m. up, some in or Saturday. I have the time to volunteer or support. And then right now I have an ability to do photography and video editing. So that's why I was approved on that. So in April 26, I received an invitation in the volunteer award gala. Dated nga April 28. So I just supposed to be there to enjoy, have fun, or maybe meet someone or people from the community. But someone from marketing contacted me if I can take some photos or videos. Then I asked if there is an available camera that I can use, because I only have my Android and my GoPro. And then they said that there's an available DSLR camera. And then to be specific, I asked them what is the make and model of the DSLR, because the last time I touched or used DSLR in my life was in 2012, when I was still working with my boss Ray Williams. Ayan. And that's why I need to know what. So in case, I will try to search in YouTube, something like that, or check online how to use the DSLR they have. And after I find out what's the model and make, right away I search YouTube, and then I learned something out of it. So when I get there in the venue, um I am so shy, because of course it's my first time to be in the government, with the government people. So I asked where I can sit. They said it's up to me where I want to sit. So I sit somewhere, and then I'm not talking to anyone. Of course, the one who contacted me and invited me are the ones that I talked with, but the rest of the time, well, there I just eat dessert, something like that, and then I'm not talking. I'm just smiling like that, yeah, but no words coming out from my mouth, something like that. And then the coordinator who contacted me if I can take photos, told me that he will be the one to take photos first, and then if I feel like doing it, I will just let him know. Of course, I don't want to let him know that I want to try. As much as possible, I just want to sit there, something like that, because I don't know, because nga, I'm not talking, and nobody is talking to me also, because who am I, and I'm just new there, something like that. But then in the middle of the program, when during the awarding time, he approached me and then said, "Do you want to try, or do you want to take some photos during the awarding?" And said, "Yeah, okay, I'll try." So, but then I'm so nervous at the back of my mind. I said, "Oh no," because I need to go in front, taking pictures during the awardings, and I didn't know. Later na lang, I know that most of the people in the awarding are the city dignitaries. They are icons here in the summit. And then, but then I just composed myself. But the moment I took my first picture of the awardee, after I heard the first click, and then and then when I checked the result of the picture, and it looks good, my it's like my nervous gut went out, something like that, or goes out. And then I feel so confident after that, and then keep on doing the photo taking until the end. And then I asked I asked the coordinator how did I do it, something I said. And then I checked it, and then he said he checked it and I did good, blah, blah, like that. And then before I left, the administrator and the president of the park approached me and take me for being the official photographer like that, and they appreciate because after I took the picture, I say like this, so to tell them that it's done, no need to post anymore, and said my boss really trained me well because he's the one who told me after I took a picture, I just sign I thumbs up, so they'll know that I'm done taking pictures. So that that first experience of mine is very very nice and very interesting because it makes me feel I'm being in the community already. Okay, because it's really good to be part of the community where you in. You don't need to you don't they don't need to pay you something like that, but as much as you can volunteer yourself to do things for the community, uh you are helping the community, if not big, but that small act of volunteerism will give an impact the rest of the people that you meet in the community, and they will really appreciate you too doing that. So in case wherever you are watching this video, in case you don't volunteer yet in your barangay, in your province, in your city, or in your country, just look for something else that you can volunteer or give support freely to your community. All right, so ayan. So that is my my top 7 highlights of my April 2022. I hope you find it interesting to listen to me for 1 hour talking about that. And please feel free to give any suggestion or comment in the section below that you think you will make this segment successful, fun, and enjoyable to watch. And if this is your first time, please subscribe or follow me in Facebook so you will be notified in my next live streaming. If you have any question, you are welcome to do so. I just type your question or suggestion or any violent reaction in the comment section below. Ayan. Ayan. All right. So, anybody wants to ask a question? Nobody? All right. So since time now is 10:08 p.m. and I am a little bit 8 minutes over with my desired time to do this live streaming, I really hate to say goodbye for now, but I am signing off by saying always follow the golden rule that says do unto others what you want others do unto you, or the other way around, don't do unto others what you don't want others do unto you. So see you on Tuesday, this Tuesday, same time, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And again, thank you very much for watching and see you again next time. Bye bye. God bless you guys. I am signing off. God bless you. Shout out for 4 million viewers. See you around. Bye.